Fishing. Thank you guys for joining me here for another episode. Just going to give you some fishing tips, some of my top baits for this summer season. And so let's get it started. First of all, if you haven't heard, if you don't know, check out MysteryTackleBox.com. It is a great way to start your summer season because guess what? You know, they already have great baits, great lures for the summer season. So they pick the best, the hottest new baits to put in this box. They also give you videos that you can look up and watch how to use each lure and each bait, how to rig it up. It's perfect for a new beginner to learn proper baits for the summer season and how to rig it up. It's a perfect setup for a new person in the summer season. You can get all the baits, all the lures that you need. Just check out MysteryTackleBox.com. Set yourself up for Mystery Tackle Box. The value of the box, it runs about $60. If you get a beginner box like this one, you know, it runs you about I think around $25, $29. You can check it out, MysteryTackleBox.com. Check yourself in, sign up. They also have promo codes. Sometimes they might have a promo code that you can sign up for. So check out MysteryTackleBox.com and get your summer popping off right. And so, moving right along, these I've selected for, I would say, some of the best summer baits that you can use. And as a new beginner, they're very simple and very easy to use. That I did videos on a couple of these, but you can also look it up. You can check out Genius and Fluke Master. He has great videos on how to break down these baits and use these baits. I have videos that you can scroll down and check out on these baits. First of all, the very, very simplest one is a Texas rig. And you can scroll down and check out my video on the Texas rig. As you can tell, it's very, very simple lure and it's very basic. You know, a lot of bass fishermen throw this. You watch a lot of the videos, even the pros, when things are kind of slow, throwing a swim bait or something or a jerk bait, they often go to this. It's a weightless Texas rig. I usually throw with it weightless. So this is a great option during the summer season. You can throw this at different times of the day, preferably early in the mornings, or this would be a great midday bait. Texas rig. That's the first runner-up for our summer lures. Second runner-up is a Wacky Style. As you can tell, the hook is at a different point, and also you can tell it's a weight in the front. They also have weights. You can check out Bass Pro Shops, Dick's Sporting Goods. They have Wacky Style weights. It's basically just a weight, like a Ned rig weight, but it's flat. And you basically screw it in. It just gives it extra weight of falling. As you can tell, it's a small hook right in the middle. All it does is give that bait extra movement while it's at the bottom. A lot more appetizing for fish. And so there's your Wacky Style optional bait. So we're going to move on to something that's more realistic during the fishing time. Of course, a swim bait. Very, very cool. I prefer Strike King's Perfect Plastic, clear plastic, because it mimics like a little bait fish or a small brim or a striper. And it has that little flappy tail for action. They have so many different ways you can just rig this up. You can open out hook it, Texas rig style, or you can suggest looks like open out hook, but it actually has a weight at the bottom. Those are great. I prefer a one-out hook. Those are great for throwing in cover and go through cover, rocks, grass, all kind of stuff. You know, it's a perfect bait to use during the summer season. And you want to watch the color, what we bassmen call matching the hatch. You know, that meaning, you know, you want to match the color of the bait fish running. Usually I throw a clear color without all the glitter in it. This is one I chose to pick up, but One, preferably not all the glitter in, just a plain, maybe a black or gray color, you know, purple if your bait fish are running a purple. And so that's a great way of using lures. And so moving on to a lipless crankbait, hard bait, very, very simple. I did a video on it. You can check it out, scroll down, how to use lipless crankbait. Very, very simple lure, hard bait for new beginners. I mean, you can go up and obviously just getting the most realistic one you can find that matches the hatch, of course, that matches other bait fish that are running around. It's more like a brim type color. Very, very simple way of catching fish. And moving right along to a fun way of catching fish, and that's using a frog. Nothing like getting a bite on a frog. I got a bite on a frog for the first time a couple years back, and it was amazing. The fish just totally crushed it. It's something about a frog throwing it in the back cut, throwing it on some grass, some lily pads way back in the cut. If the fish, if this is like a main meal for the fish, as you can tell where you go to a pond, you see a lot of frogs or something around the pond. It was great to throw it early in the mornings, and you can pick that up. You know, Walmart, Bass Pro Shop. A lot of these baits, you pick it up at Walmart. Pick up the frogs, the worms, the Swimbait, even lipless crankbait at Walmart. Preferably, I tell people to go to Bass Pro Shops, you know, or Dick's Sporting, people can walk around and you know, show you how to set up and different things like that. So that is it for today. Just giving you some of my top baits to use during the summertime. And also remember, check out MysteryTackleBox.com. Get your box, get your summer popping with Mystery Tackle Box. Like I said before, you can get, as a new beginner, you can get all the baits that you need. You don't have to hunt, go around all these shops, look up Google stuff. They give you all you need in this box, and even videos, how to use it. So everything's available for you to succeed in the fishing world, because the Mystery Tackle Box came along to give you all the guidelines to how to fish it and different things like that. So thank you guys for joining me here for another episode of Tactical Fishing, guys. And until next time, remember, keep it